All right, YouTubers, how we doing today? For you guys that are Turbo Dodge guys, I'm putting this video on for you. I am just an enthusiast, not a mechanic. So I've got a Spirit RT with the venerable 16 valve dual overhead cam, 2.2 liter, 1991. It came out initially in the Spirit RT, and then eventually it ended up in the Daytona RT. So as you can see, I'm going to put a thermostat into this, and right there is the thermostat going in the side of the head, and here's the other end of it from the hose. This hose you guys are going to want to get, it's a Continental brand Elite, and it is 61782. All right, and I want to show you on the thermostats. I am going to put in, this is the regular thermostat that comes with these 2.2 liters. The normal temp I think is 190. It's right on here. If it'll focus, it usually says 190. That's really small. So it's a 192. Or sometimes they put 195. Pretty close. Now this one is a regular thermostat. Regular spring. Alright, so at 192 it's going to open up. Now this one is called the failsafe. Now you can put this one in too, and you can see it looks like the normal one, but you see these little tabs on the side with the little teeth sticking out. This is set up to, if your car overheats, it will lock in the open position. So that allows you not to if you're starting to overheat, I'm sorry. This will lock in the open position, will keep your coolant to continue circulating, so you hopefully do not overheat all the way in. So that's a protection built into that. So these are pretty cost effective, and the thermostat of course is going to need housing, is going to need a gasket. Now if you go on and try and order a thermostat gasket for these cars, it's not going to be right on the websites. They're going to give you something that looks kind of like this shape, the normal 2.2 liter, which you can see is not right. Okay, these holes extend out further. You can see right there it extends out further. All right, on a normal 8 valve 2.2 liter or 2.5, this is correct. And just for you guys that are L-body or Turbo Dodge fans or L-body fans like I am, this is a nice Felpro unit, 35286T, because you can use it over and over again. So you don't need any RTV or anything. This seals on both sides. So I routinely try and use this one. But if you're going to order the one for the Spirit RT, I think you need to order it under a Dodge V8. I think it's a 90. Let me see. I ordered it under a Dodge Dakota, 1985 Dakota, and the part number is C24672. Under a 1995 Dodge Dakota 5.2 liter V8, part number C24672, and that's made by Mall. All right, so this is the gasket you're going to use, and it's going to go right here, and I'm going to put some RTV on it because, as you can see, the surface is kind of pitted on these old aluminum pieces. So you can see right there that I'm going to have to fill in those imperfections. And I've already used some Scotch Guard and got it cleaned up. So now I'm going to put a little RTV, put on both sides of the gasket too. I'll put it on both sides of the gasket, set it on there. And the other thing is, I noticed like on this housing, the way you burp this system or bleed it is actually through this temp sensor. And this goes straight into the housing. So you have to, and this is the one that goes to the dash. This shows your temperature. So as you can see, I put a little pipe sealant on it. This is your temp sensor. all right, and it goes in here, all right, and then this is what you use to actually burp the system. So, and that's a 13/16 on that one. It's an odd American Standard size on that one, pretty big. And then, you know, this is the plug that plugs back into it after you get it completely seated down. I've got the intercooled pipes out of the way so you can see how to do this. So, again, good luck, guys. And I'll try and, oh, one other thing I want to show you. I use this to fill up the antifreeze and use it. It's a nice little system that I can burp the system and hopefully not even have to use the temp sensor, but I'll probably crack it just in case to get the air out. And this is, it's called Spill-Free Funnel. It's always worked for me. Hope it worked for you guys. I'll try and put a description in the description. I'll try and post some of these things, or I got to figure that out still. So you can see it goes right into the radiator right there, so it connects right in. All right, I'm gonna put up another video of the radiator setup I have.